Hello everyone, and welcome back to Crypto Warehouse. I am Brogan, and I am with Mike.
Hello, welcome back. It's 11 o'clock, Saturday morning, 10 a.m. in the UK. I hope you're all doing well wherever you are. We have a packed show. We are going to take a look today at ApeCoin. We're not going to do quite a deep dive, but we're going to have a look at what the token is about and where we could see the price going in the next few weeks. We're then going to have our chat about how we see adoption in 18 to 21 year olds, what's going to be the instigator for adoption. Then we have a look at cyber. So Marlene, one of our Telegram users, she has been following it. So we're going to have a look at the price action on that. And then we've got some articles to do with crypto, a chap having a Brazilian, and then Burnley Football Club adding another crypto sponsor. So, as always on this show, we always run out of time. We are professionals, but we do run out of time.
Yes.
So we're going to try and get through
What
this.
about like Coronation Street? You know, they always end on the dun dun dun. It's because they never finish the episode.
And finish the episode with exactly the same.
Exactly the
same. So what we're going to do is we're not going to do the markets, and we're not going to do any socials. But what? Because we're not allowed to do socials. What I will say is, wherever you are watching us, please do us a favour. It doesn't cost you anything. Press the follow button. Press the like button.
Yeah.
We stream every single day. We are poor YouTubers. We are poor crypto streamers. So if you give us a follow, it doesn't cost you anything, but it does help us out when it comes to things like advertisers, etc. So if you could do that, that would be appreciated.
Yep.
So without the intro, anything you want to say at the start of the show?
We've got a nice new UI. You might have noticed it in the thumbnail.
We do, yes. Look at that.
Is truly behind us. Look at that. That's very cool. Who would have thought? What was it supposed to be?
This is a graphical depiction of the blockchain, and we're now in the blockchain.
Yep, and bottom very nice.
So we're like Neo from the Matrix. We've become so close to crypto.
We might as well be in it.
We're now in it.
As soon as AI gets good enough that it can run on Toastbox, on Toaster Box, we're gonna artificially plaster ourselves with what's behind us.
As soon as AI gets good enough, Brogan, AI will be making the show, and I will be in bed. I will be in bed asleep while AI Mike is talking about yet another monologue to do with crypto adoption. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So,
and for one of the platforms, I have it on my phone, so we're reading comments on all the platforms I have on my phone instead.
Well, I need to update the menu.
So I'm going to read it now.
And
Rick, good morning. You can go on. Good morning, Mike and Brogan. Good morning, Rick. Good to see you here. Freesome BFB, living Gambia. Hello. I think he's a new guy, so hello. Thanks for joining us. Someone else is new as well. Siraj, thank you for coming. It's nice to see new people. It's always nice to see new people joining.
Yes, it
saying,
is.
And normally at the end it's like, oh yeah, thanks for the show. So we'll see in a bit. But anyway, but that's aside. Probably get on to the actual reason why you're here.
So we're gonna start with ApeCoin. Before you begin, a little precursor. As always, I like to put a precursor on these things. ApeCoin, the token, has been absolutely hammered in the last 4-8 weeks. The price of Bored Ape, Mutant Apes, the price of NFTs in general has been absolutely tanked. I did check last night, and I don't know if you remember me saying to you, I think we should get a Mutant Ape. I think they were about $7,000. Yeah, they were $7,200. As of last night, when I was doing the research for this, because believe it or not, we don't just turn up. No. We are not just pretty faces.
That's all we are, and as you might think, we just say it off the top of our head.
We do need to do research.
We
do research. The floor price of the Mutant Ape is now up to $8,800. So it's gone up that 15-20%, something like that. But it has kind of cratered, and hopefully it's on its way back up. So Other Side came out, or a release of Other Side came out, and it wasn't well received. So ApeCoin, Yuga Labs, Bored Ape, there's loads of bad press about it.
Yeah.
So always remember, when there's blood in the streets, that's the best time. You know, when whales smell blood, that's when they buy. So we're going to have a look at it. Brogan's going to kick us off. He's going to take us through the project. So if you've never heard of ApeCoin, or you're new to crypto, then Brogan's going to give us an overview of the project. Any tokenomics? I suppose we can go to CoinMarketCap and have a look at
I don't know
total
if I have
supply.
But wait, is that in the...
Well,
I'll get up anyway.
The total supply. I know the total supply, and I know roughly the circulating supply, and I know the price. So if you don't find it, don't worry. I'll just go through it.
A trading view graph, a beautiful looking trading view graph. So we'll look at that after as well.
So you take us away, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep an eye on chat. So wherever you are, apart from giving us a follow, say hello in chat. Let us know where you are. Let us know what coins you're interested in. Let us know what projects you want us to look at, and then maybe in the next show on Monday, when we stream on everywhere on Monday, we'll cover those in that show. So without further ado,
for way more than pretty cute faces. Don't make me blush, okay? We haven't even got into the show yet. You're distracting me, okay?
I'm what you call weathered. That's what you would call me. I'm weathered. I'm like a piece of soggy leather that's been left out in a storm for about 26 years. Whereas we have Hollywood over there, who is, of course, the Brad Pitt of Crypto Warehouse. I mean, he's the eye candy. For all the ladies out there, he's the eye candy. I'm just here to kind of moan in the corner. I'm like that was it Father Ted? The old man that sits in the chair in the corner and does nothing but sleep and swear. That's me. So on the note of Father Ted, let's go from Father Ted to ApeCoin.
A smooth transition. ApeCoin is ApeCoin is for the Web3 economy. Culture has found new expression in Web3 through art, gaming, entertainment, and events. Possibilities for blockchain's impact on culture are so endless that they can't. Have I? Yeah. Sorry. When you have that, you're thinking as you're reading. I just had a random thought. Yeah. They can't possibly all be predicted yet. Ape is a token made to support what's next, bold and built on by the community. It will serve as a decentralized protocol layer for community-led initiatives that drive culture forward into the metaverse. Right. Okay. So these, the adult company, what's it called? The
Yuga Labs, the parent company.
The parent company. That's one. The parent company of apes in this universe is Yuga Labs. We'll get onto that. Do we have the link for Yuga Labs? Do we talk about that?
There's a link in the notepad, I think, to Yuga Labs as well.
Okay, fine.
So we'll go through that as well.
So it's ERC20, Ethereum.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is a bunch of numbers. It basically talks about the coin itself. I feel like it's been more interesting when we go to the projects and Yuga Labs itself.
So just from recollection, there's 1 billion tokens, and I think there's only about 500 and so million in circulation.
Right.
So something like that. So that's it. So there's not like 26 trillion tokens.
No.
There's only 1 billion of these tokens. Right, I'm just trying to update everything so we are on same page.
Oh, right. Oh, they built their own little area, didn't they? Instead of the other platform.
OpenSea.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got their own.
Yeah.
So, again, there's been a lot of controversy about OpenSea. And one of the things they did was they removed the requirement for royalties about 2 weeks ago. So, Yuga Labs have turned around and said, we've had enough of this. And they've got their own NFT marketplace now on their platform, and they are listed elsewhere. But OpenSea, bless you, OpenSea is, I'm not saying it's finished, but it's caused a rod for its own back. When two or three of the biggest projects just jump ship because of their actions, it's not good for OpenSea. It's also not good
big ones as well.
Yeah, it's also not good for Bored Ape and Yuga Labs either, because the liquidity is on OpenSea. So to move from the platform, maybe that's not a good thing. But then, they're big enough to have their own marketplace. So what's the volume, what's the turnover, anything like that on their marketplace?
Hold on, let me move the phone away because I can't see the half the screen. Let's see if I can get to the floor price. Sweep, what's that do?
I'm just recording Pi token.
Oh, is this the not lowest? Oh, right, okay, so floor price currently on this market is 28.7 Ethereum.
That's for a Bored Ape.
Yeah, Bored Ape.
Yeah.
These are the big dogs.
So at its prime,
this is probably more important.
At its prime, was it worth about 65 to 70 ETH?
I don't know.
And that's when ETH was worth about $2,000 to $3,000.
Yeah, these were this is fall from grace, to be honest. But we've talked about it before with when there's like turmoil and things going wrong, people pull out, they tighten the crypto market, and the steps at which it gets reinvested into is the original crypto, like top 10 stuff, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and then the second or third is NFTs and these, not passion projects, but at the same time, it's not really, a true full. There's a lot of humor to it. It's not a true full investment like base thing.
Now, we're not going to get into this too much, but you made a video that we never published, and we're not going to mention too much about that. But there's an underlying theme with
you might see it with this logo right here.
The Bored Ape Yacht Club. So there's an underlying theme, and as a new channel, when we made this video, which is probably about 12 months ago now, probably about a year ago, we made this video, which we never published, and it was about the possible connection between Bored Ape and
an unfavourable
far right, would you say?
not far right, but is it? Or is a political
movement.
movement
Yeah.
in time which caused the war.
Yeah. So we don't like. We're not huge fans
No.
of Bored Ape
And
per se.
the stark comparison is it's mental. Now I'm scrolling through the comments,
Yeah.
and I've seen a comment, and his name is only one Ruben Johnson. Now there's one Ruben Johnson in my life who I know.
Yeah.
And I don't want to put two and two together, but if this is Ruben, hello Ruben, how are you doing?
Is
I
he?
hope you enjoy.
Is he on Binance?
It seems I don't know.
Oh, can't say that word. Is he watching us on a platform we know?
Huh? He might be. I don't know. I mean, there's a couple of Ruben Johnsons in the world, but you know,
Okay.
if
Well,
it is,
welcome Ruben. Welcome to the
I
stream.
hope you enjoy.
So they've got the marketplace where they've listed their own
Copy to Yuga Labs. Yeah, I'm gonna go Yuga Labs.
NFTs.
Yeah.
So then we're going to look at Yuga Labs, and then we're going to have a look at other side as well, aren't we? There's not a lot to watch on the other side, but there is a video we can play.
Yeah. I mean, we'll glance at it because it's kind of like there's like offshoots of Bored Ape.
Yeah.
Just like
Exactly.
things. I mean, like what happens is it starts to get like teased and released, and everyone gets really excited about it. And obviously, games take a while to be produced, and the hype just disappears completely.
Yeah.
So, anyways, let's go on to Yuga Labs. Oh, one of these websites which are all.
Oh, this is one of those Where's Wally websites where you don't see
what's
anything.
going on.
Yeah, I found that. I think if you click randomly on the screen, it will show things, but it's terrible.
You just scroll. Oh
Yeah.
my God, it's like a mic.
I know. I know.
It's just stuff going on. I don't know what's going on. That did this meant nothing.
Yeah.
I
think what happened was it got really arty, and then it continued to be arty, and then never stopped being arty, and now we don't know what's going on.
I give up.
So we don't have to look at it anymore. So what's next after that is other side. Right.
Let's look at like a bit of a
show
video.
show the quick video without the sound of other side to give people an example of, because what we're trying to do is build a narrative behind why the token has a future.
Yeah.
As we always say.
Yeah.
So while Brogan's bringing up the video, two things. Number one, this is not sponsored. We're not being paid by Yuga Labs or anybody to review this project. Secondly, what we do is we try and find projects that are going to be here in 5 years' time. That's towards the end of the next bull run or the beginning of the... Sorry?
Are they partnered with Gucci?
Yeah. So this is a token we think is going to be here in about 5 years' time. And we've looked at the NFTs which are involved. They're building their own metaverse stroke game, which is the other side, which Brogan's going to go through in a second. And then we're going to get on to look at the token, the TA to do with the token. The reason the token should start to hold value is because, of course, it has utility. Tokens need utility. Tokens need buy and sell pressure. And that's where other side comes in. So hopefully you've now got a video to play.
Yeah, this is half the press news, it seems like. August 31st. Video, I haven't seen this, so I think we should play it.
August the 31st, I haven't seen this either.
Yeah,
and I looked at it last night.
Oh, it was pinned. It was other side. Okay, play it.
No sound. Okay, that's good. You can what's the word? You can commentate on the video.
Yeah, so there's things going on screen, and like they're all flying around and stuff. Legends of the Mara, very awesome that is. I can't wait.
This is like asking somebody to commentate on a football match and they've no idea who the two teams are or what even a game of football is.
People, like, flying around.
There's things flying around the screen.
The important part about this video, open beta coming in September.
All right, okay.
We've got something big going on within this month. So,
well,
big
that
news
ties
comes out, token go up.
That ties in with the price action.
Yeah.
So just another example, the tokens that we've covered so far, we've covered Dogecoin because we think Dogecoin is going to pump because of Elon Musk. He's added, I don't know if you were on, you were on the stream on Thursday, weren't you, where we said that they've added X token to the code. And as Brogan points out quite rightly, X is just...
Oh, it's like a placeholder thing.
A placeholder.
It's like, in math, it's the most common placeholder.
Yeah.
Elon Musk, Twitter news. He said himself he's not going to make his own. Oh, did he say he's not going to make his own? Like X?
He said that X is a Doge-friendly platform. That's his hint. So clearly, the X within the code stands for Doge. So at some point in the next 2 months, Doge is going to absolutely fly. We think a minimum price of that is 20 cents. We've looked at Sui. which we think is also going to take off. That's more of a slow burner. We think that ApeCoin is near the bottom of the market right now, simply because it's connected to NFTs. NFTs are down 95 to 99%. But other side is going to hopefully drive up the demand for the coin.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, if this is good, I mean, whenever big news or something big comes, like, I mean, we talked like when meme coins stop becoming meme coins, when they start like Pet FG, it's a little meme thing, and then all of a sudden now they're introducing all these things. Pepe, same situation. Obviously, unfortunate news which brought it down. Obviously, everything sits on top of news-based system, so you can never have a true graph. But
so there's no transition. There's no transition between meme coin and utility token, or meme coin and actual crypto asset. So when you look at, let's pick one, Pepe. Oh no, let's pick Shiba Inu, right? Let's pick Shiba Inu. So Shiba Inu started as a meme coin. That's all it was. It was just a meme. And now it has its own Shibaverse. Shibarium, right, which is his own metaverse. So at which point did Shiba stop being a meme coin and start being a utility token that you use on their own layer one?
Exactly.
And why are we still calling them? Like, for example, Doge, for me, is still a meme coin.
Yeah.
The second it becomes the tipping currency effect, it's utility, and it's stop, or it's a payment token.
It's got reason to exist. And
Exactly.
I feel like a lot of projects obviously not every project, but a lot of projects coming in, which initially don't have a lot to provide, they aim towards releasing the meme coin and having this hype around the fact that it's based off a meme or an ideology. But then they realize, and once I feel like it's a self-funded project where they realize, they get this money from a huge increase from this stupid thing. Oh, I buy. And then they go, okay, well, we've got all this money now.
Yeah.
We're going to start working on it.
Yeah.
So like Pepe, complete meme coin. Every single, even the graph, the way it moves was meme coin.
Yeah.
And now they're pretty sure they're doing things now. It's like I mean, like you said, when does it become not a meme coin?
When does it stop? Exactly.
How much utility does it need to stop coming?
Yeah. So when ApeCoin was launched, what was the utility of ApeCoin? You could stake it, I believe. If you got the token free if you had a Bored Ape, if you had a Mutant Ape, you got it for free. So you did get an airdrop.
Aircon's catching me in the wrong area. Not in a dodgy area, but in the wrong area. I'm getting cold now.
So let's have a look. Video, haven't we?
Yeah, it's like
so
18 seconds.
How long have we got? How long have we been going for? Right, we need to really move on now to look at the price action. Now, this is, again, Brogan has done the TA on this.
Really quickly. I put a lot of thought and effort into this. Alright, the one thing I do request of all of you watching right now is ignore this line. This isn't something you go off. Everything else, listen to. So, what's happened with this coin? So, I had this big fall. I'm pretty sure, remember when everything died? Was that the 17th?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, obviously, you're going to see a common pattern within this month or two, because we're going to be able to see August. This humongous just death, like decaying of, but that doesn't matter anyway. So I've drawn all the indicators I need. One thing I think I'm going to point this out because it's the smallest part. I don't want to put too much focus on. Is the moderate? I call it a moderate bullish divergence. We look at the RSI.
Yeah.
Higher lows, and we look at the graph here. We're going lower and lower and lower, and the what's it called? The structure of a bullish divergence, the diagram it uses is when the RSI has an increasing lower amount going up, and the actual graph itself has a lower. So we can see it does properly bounce off all these. It does break that pattern. However, I do feel like it probably has a lag effect, or there's probably something going on there. But that's why I didn't want to call it. It is bullish divergence. You should listen to this 100%. So I just want to point it out quickly. But I'm just going to go off based off, as we always do, point controls, value area high, value area low, and my predictions as of now. So we've got an extremely, so the blue lines, the blue areas are just little rays of where I think prices are currently. So what do we have? So the first one, the lowest one we have, still in the red area. This is really short term. So we've actually fallen past the line of the fence we have. So we're treading on air. Somehow we've got something going on here. So so basically the price right now below that, the value area low is it's just not there. So what do we have? We have 3 points I want to point out in particular. So we've got $1.4235. I'm just gonna say that.
$1.42. Okay.
Yeah. So that is extremely short term. So once we hit that, we're basically gonna stay in this lane between the bottom of red area, and the blue line here. So if I zoom in quickly, I want to point this out. We're probably going to stay here for a bit because this is extremely short term, by the way. When you think of short term, it's obviously ranging like months or weeks or days, whatever. I'm not going to predict anything. I can't predict the weather. But it will stay within this area it's currently in now for a bit. I'm not going to give a specific date, like I said. Mid-range is $1.80, $1.79.
Okay.
So this is just the top wall of orange. So we're probably, once we break through, typically we're just going to stay within the orange area for quite a while, and the longer term is about $2.
Okay.
So those are my price areas I see.
What's the price now?
$1.39.9, so $1.40.
So you're looking at a 35%?
Yeah. So this is like I said,
40%.
extremely long term. Ignore the line. I got bored. I destroyed it. So sorry.
Fine.
So like I said, currently, the action we're going to see of ApeCoin as of current is going to be between $1.36, or what we're at now, $1.39 to $1.42. We're going to see it trying to range through here, hopefully break out, probably hit the wall of red, and then hopefully break out into orange. And we're going to stay there for quite a while, I reckon, between...
I know what you mean.
Between $1.63 and $1.79, we're going to stay in that range.
Yeah.
So, like I said, yeah, current range, $1.42 to $1.40.
Not bad.
$1.36.
The only thing we'll add to this, we say this on every token, is everything dances to the tune of Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Now, I've been saying for 3 or 4 weeks now, Bitcoin could very well go to $20,000. It could very well go to $19,000, $17,000. There's a few kind of big branches to hit on the way down. One of them being 23,000, the other being 20,000, which is psychological. Now, we had the huge news about Grayscale, which in hindsight, well, not in hindsight, because I said at the time, it's not as big as news as the XRP news. The XRP news was massive. This is just the right for Grayscale to be given a fair trial. So we went up, we had a Bart Simpson, we've come straight back down to the level that we were at. Now, can we go lower? Absolutely. Everybody's predicting different prices. Everyone's predicting 24, 23, 20. Everyone's got different figures, but the overall opinion of the market is down. What tends to happen when everybody thinks the market is going to go lower is the market goes up. So if the market does go up and we do retest 29,000 or 30,000, 31,000, all of these coins are going to follow the path that Brogan's just laid out. So a $2 target is still a decent return in the short term for ApeCoin. It's still what did I say? It was a 40% return.
Yeah. Especially
if you're using 3x or 5x leverage on that, you'll get a good return. But the issue is I still see so much downward action. The only thing I don't see for Bitcoin is there's still massive bullish divergence on like the 4-hour and the daily.
Yeah, I mean,
which means we have to bounce.
Yeah,
but we haven't.
In one of our areas we were talking.
Yeah.
Put it on different platforms in the post area.
Yeah.
The line it's when looking at Bitcoin, when looking at whatever your charts, your patterns. I've actually just looked at ApeCoin right now. I've realised I think there's a pattern here. I can't quite remember the direction of it, but I want to try and open my pattern book to see if it matches. But with Bitcoin, a lot of the patterns you use, obviously Bitcoin's heavy in the news. There's a lot of news around Bitcoin all the time. So
and it's got quite a high cap as well. Don't forget.
Yeah, so the movement isn't going to be completely crazy. But if you want an exemplar area, like with your divergence, it's beautifully drawn.
Yeah.
And a lot of other indicators you can put on it and graphs, like I said, when you draw it along, it lines up perfectly.
It's the thing. Everything points to correction back to the upside.
Yeah.
but we're not seeing it yet. Now, it's either going to expire and we don't get the bullish divergence, or it happens. The upside from where we are, what are we now, 25,800, something like that?
I can check, but
the upside is over 27,000. We just need to see some, like we said, why did we crash? Well, it was like a spark in a dry forest. So whatever it was going to set the fire off. So I like your price predictions. Now we need to move on to the discussion.
yeah, I'm just going. Only one Ruben Johnson. What is the safest crypto to put money into? That's a lot of financial advice to give.
I'm very happy to give you financial advice on that. Not financial advice. Sorry, I'm very happy to give you my opinion on what it would have. If I had $10,000, I would be putting $6,000 into Bitcoin and Ethereum.
60-40.
Yeah, 60-40. And then that other 40%, I would put 20% into things like Cardano, XRP, maybe some Solana, things like that. The other 20% I would put into maybe top 20 coins, which have a smaller market cap. That way, you'll see a lot of the upside of Bitcoin and Ethereum, and any kind of small gamble you do, maybe on Hedera, or if you buy AVAX, or if you buy anything like that, the multiples on those returns will be really good if they do kick on in the next bull run. But you really need 60% Bitcoin and Ethereum. If you're new to crypto especially, you don't want to be going off and buying meme coins or low cap gems or AI tokens or anything like that. You want to stick to, well, you don't know, I'm going to tell you. Bitcoin should hit $100,000 and we're at 25, for example, so that's a 4x. Ethereum could very well go to $6,000-$7,000. That's 4-5x, maybe even a 6x. So you're going to get a huge return. Don't go and invest in 100 small cap coins thinking that they're all going to do 100x and you're going to turn $10,000 into $1 million. It doesn't normally happen like that. You have to be very lucky. So that's what I would do. Who asked that question?
Only one Ruben Johnson.
Only one Ruben Johnson.
Also, what I'd say is we obviously can't say this because we're on different platforms. But in the description of one of the platforms, you will find multiple links to places. One of them begins with a T and ends with an M. I do advise joining that. We do have a lot of information on there. Yeah. As well for anybody.
We do. All right, let's move on to the conversation.
Yeah, I've already got the article.
There's an article.
The CoinDesk one.
About adoption.
Oh, is the chat now?
Yeah, it's the chat now.
Shall I have us two up then?
Yeah. Bring up the new fancy one we've made today.
I wanna do the animations, but they don't seem to work.
They don't like us, do they?
No, let me do it quickly. Manually. By hand. My blood, sweat and tears.
So just so people know.
Yeah, beautiful.
That yellow bit underneath, that says
ready?
Crypto Degen and Crypto OG, doesn't it?
Boom, there you go. Yep.
And do you know why mine says Crypto OG? Because I first bought Bitcoin, Brogan. Have a guess what year I first bought Bitcoin.
2011.
No, not 2011.
2014.
2016 I first bought Bitcoin. What year are we now? 2023. When you get this old, years don't mean anything. So 7 years ago I first bought crypto. So I'm the OG and you're the degen.
Sure.
So I've got a question for you. We'll keep this quick. We're not going to talk about this too much. We talk about adoption all the time on this channel. We talk about education. We do the quiz at the end of the show to educate people or educate newcomers. We look at coins. We explain what we look at in coins. We do all of this kind of stuff. So we are trying to educate people. In your opinion, what are three things, should I say, that will help drive adoption in your age group, 18 to 21 year olds? What are the three things that you and your homies, I don't know what you yardies, roadmen, crib, I don't know what the words are that you use these days for
using more and more viewers as you speak. You're getting outer and out of touch as you say words, syllables.
Your gang. So your age group, 18 to 21 year olds. Yep. How do we get you into crypto? Three things. Give me three things you think.
Well, I feel like the biggest one I'm going to talk about is social media.
Okay.
So I feel like the meta point. I was going to say this at the end, but I've said it at the start. The meta point I want to address is on terms of how to make people accept crypto, is trying to give a alternative route of payment using crypto. So when you're paying on platforms, like PayPal or other ones, you obviously have a percentage like fee, like a 3%, something ridiculous, or 4%. But with crypto, you just transfer it. Obviously, depending if you're on you obviously got gas fees, but on the majority of chains which are reasonable, you're not even gonna know what that means in terms of the pence. So what I would do as a side point, which I don't want to focus on too much, is payments from platforms.
Like microtransactions?
Yeah, for example.
Okay.
Give an option of a cryptocurrency. So obviously, so you have your PayPal, and then on the side, say 3% fee, because obviously you have to disclose that, and then just use crypto, and then just say, okay, click this button, you're sending the crypto. Obviously, if it's a dodgy website, this, that, the other, whatever, it doesn't matter. But I feel like a smaller, more micro point is to give the benefit of fees, because there's always a fee on PayPal and stuff. But that's a small point. I don't want to focus on that too much. Social media, for example, with Twitter, what's going to be coming along is tipping.
Yeah.
Now, I think they said, I don't want to get this mixed up, I think they said they're not going to make their own.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Does Crypto Warehouse accept tips?
We absolutely do. Whatever
We
platform you're on,
absolutely do.
there'll be a button somewhere.
We
Click
do.
it. We'd be more than happy to that. And our quiz where we do, give away cryptocurrency as like a reward. It's not like you're not going to change your life.
We do.
It's not you're not going to buy a Tesla with it, but it's an appreciation of being here.
Yeah.
And spending your time watching us, which we really do appreciate. Thank you, each and every one of you.
So social media tipping.
Yeah, or just social media, because everyone's on social media. Incorporate it in any way, shape, or form. So you had that Instagram attempt. I'll call it attempt because
They did, didn't they?
Yeah.
It went horribly wrong.
Yeah, because it was like, oh yeah, for your content you can charge. It's stupid.
It was they allowed content creators to make NFTs out of everything, and I was saying, well, when is too many NFTs too many NFTs?
Yeah.
And as clearly we saw with Instagram, that was never going to work. So okay, social media tipping. What's next? Because we're going to run out of time. We've got 12 minutes left.
Okay. Gaming, money, NFT, all this stuff. Great marketplaces. It just drives this complete reason to have a cryptocurrency.
But not just gaming, gamification as well. So like move to earn.
As well.
Keeping fit.
Yeah.
Or play to earn. Like Star Atlas or
rewarding people.
Rewarding people
based off an activity or a function.
Yeah, owning your
in-game stuff.
Your in-game stuff, all of that. So okay, so gaming, yeah.
Yeah.
No, go.
So the third one is tickets. This is a bit of a less it's not like a full scope thing, but a lot of obviously young people, they're going out, going to festivals, this, that, the other. They're going places.
But they don't want a forged ticket, do they?
No.
They want a real ticket.
Yeah.
And that's where NFTs come along. Non-fungible token. It's unique, isn't it? You own that ticket. If your ticket 1203, you are ticket 1203 on the blockchain. So you don't then have these ticket touts doing the rounds. The other thing it gets rid of is exploitation. Because you have to buy the ticket through the blockchain, you can stop people from selling you a Taylor Swift ticket for $12,000. Yeah. So it's not the word for it. Profiteering is the word for it.
And another one is when all these, obviously, because there's not like 100 million ticket shops, but when this is a problem. I mean, this is a problem in a lot of areas, but I'm going to use this as an example. Is when there's so many different platforms who are it's like a closed circuit. Like it's like having 5 closed circuits who don't interact with each other. If they have 5 different platforms, there might be a bug, and if they all use their own little bespoke system, it's more prone to have bugs in it in comparison to one larger, more solid system which has multiple people working at the same time. That's the beauty of open source. Yeah. Obviously, people can read the code and try and find bugs in it, but when you've got 10 people checking over the code at the same time and hundreds of people applying to it, you build things much faster and much more secure. Yeah. So using blockchain, immutability, non-fungible tokens.
Yeah.
It stops all these like bugs which could occur from happening in the first place. It's safer.
So the three things are social media, payments and tipping, gamification, and ticketing.
Yeah.
The one thing I'll say about that, my comment, very quick comment, is all three of those things can be done without making it implicit to the user that they are using crypto. So whether it be X's AI, whether it be Ticketmaster's AI, whether it be different games like Fortnite and their AI system, you don't have to like push blockchain down to people's throats to get them to use crypto. It will happen. As I say all the time about the internet, and I think the same thing about crypto, it was nowhere, then everywhere at once. And that's how I see crypto adoption. We're going to go from nobody using it to potentially with X, for example. I mean, how many people use Twitter? 650 million people or something like that, right? So we're going to go from nobody using it to potentially a fifth or a quarter of the world using it overnight.
It was a beautiful live broadcast. Thank you very much.
Who said that?
Buffon.
Buffon. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Or madame.
Or everybody.
Now, we are criminally late.
Fine. When are we not late?
We're always late. Don't forget as well, while we're bringing up the next article, and this is a bit of TA as well. I should actually call it Cyber TA. See, look at that. I've updated the menu in real time during the stream. So if you
it's bespoke this way. You can't get us anywhere else. It's bespoke.
No.
No other stream is going to have this.
And we are real. We are not AI characters.
Look.
This it's a real face. It's a real face. So if you like us, please give us a follow wherever you are. Press the like button. Do the usual stuff. We're going to do some TA now. Big shout out to a follower called Marlene, who asked us to have a look at the project for her. We were kind of right in our TA that we did last night, and Brogan's got it in front of us now, but we're going to go through an article first to kind of give you a bit of a background to Cyber. Is it pronounced Cyber, do you think?
Yeah, Cyber.
There's two that kind of came out at the same time. There's Cypher and Cyber, and I just get confused by the names. So do you want to go through the article, and then we'll have a quick look at the TA? We're going to be here at 4 o'clock this afternoon at this rate, you know that. We're going to be here when the storm arrives.
Can't wait. It hasn't rained in so long.
Anyway, hasn't rained in forever.
Traders are paying 2,000% to buy Cyber as social networks tokens soar. The price of the tokens has more than doubled on some exchanges in the past week in an otherwise little changed market.
The one thing I'd say about this, we've done a nice little, we've linked the previous conversation about social media and tipping, now linked it into this project.
Yeah.
You don't get that kind of...
No, you don't get this
anyway, do we? This anyway. You don't get this on BitBoy Crypto, do you?
Not anymore.
All right, next.
Cyber, one of the less... We're not going to get partnered with them anymore.
No, never.
Wouldn't want to. Cyber, one of the less well-known crypto tokens, has appreciated among the most in the crypto ecosystem in recent weeks. Traders are paying as much as 2,000% annualized in fees to buy the tokens on margin. They run risk of being caught out. Most market pumps are sold quickly amid a generally bearish environment.
So they've been buying this on margin.
Yeah.
What I said to Marlene last night was in chat that this coin looks manipulated.
Yeah,
and the reason I said that is I think it's currently got a circulating supply market cap of about $150 million, which isn't very high. Now, it's very difficult to move Bitcoin when it's got 500 billion, but when you've got 100 or 50 to $100 million project, you can long it and short it.
I think we should put like £10. When we make our token, we should put £10 in.
That's, we should do that when we do these project reviews. We should
do TR our own currency.
We should put our money where our mouth is. We should have. We've got the $15,000 to $1 million project. Yeah. We should make another one simply called Streaming TA, and we buy $10 of every token we cover.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Because I've been telling you this as well. Whenever you made videos, Ice-T, hi Mike and Berg. Hello Ice-T, it's been a while. I've seen you in the chat.
I'm emotional at your return.
I'm so glad to see you back.
Emotional at your return. We thought you'd melted.
Guy over here. The Joker.
It's been a real strain without you. You leafed us without letting us know where you were going. Can't think of any more tea-related jokes.
Thank you.
Dad jokes.
I don't know what I'm reading, to be honest. I'm just scrolling. There's this big chunk. I don't know if this is still the same part of the article. This big ad.
Well, let's go to the TA. We haven't got a lot of time, so let's look
It's a
at the
Web3
TA.
social network. Okay, fine. So it's a social media thing, and they've gone up really high and whatever. TA is more. This is what people want.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it went a little bit higher than I said.
Talk me through this.
So the problem is with a brand new token, you have no trading history. And when a token enters price discovery, it's very difficult to determine, short of just using the RSI and whatever kind of fib levels you can find. It's very difficult to predict where this coin's going to go. This coin could have gone to $1 million market cap, which is 7x from where it is now. $1 billion market cap. We don't know. So I did some rudimentary TA on this last night, and I kind of said we were overbought. We were going to have a retracement. My retracement level was $9.20, and I think we're at what, $10.50?
$8.94.
$8.94.
Yeah, I've gone down 20%.
So we've gone down to where I said we were going to go down to.
Yeah, in the green range.
In the other group that we're talking, my target was $9.20. Okay. That was a rough target.
And you've got your bearish divergence here, I've noticed as well, or your zip line.
We have bearish divergence on it. So there's two things that's going to happen. If this is a pump and dump by whales, it's just going to keep coming down. If it finds support at $9.20, because if you look on the chart, I think I highlighted 4 times it tried to break that level.
Yeah.
Have we now broken below that line?
Yeah. Or we've gone straight past orange, back down to the green, and we just bumped red.
So there's a good chance, I can't see the chart from here. No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. There's a good chance this coin can continue to come down. It's diverted away from the market, which made me believe there was some kind of manipulation going on. I couldn't find any news about this coin. So we need to see if it finds a level of support, because at this moment in time, it's following the...
Jane is here. Hello, Jane. How are you?
Hi, Jane.
Doing well.
I'm expecting this to either do one or two things. It always sounds terrible when you do TA, because...
I'm expecting two things to go up.
It's going to go up, or it's going to come down. And what we need to do... No, I'm going to explain that.
Even if you have no idea what you're talking about, you've still got a 50-50. I
know, but you haven't... This is how you can make money using TA is. We need to wait for some kind of confirmation. And that confirmation will be... Do we find a level of support and hold it? Is there going to be a level of support that we find? Because this coin's been out for 2 weeks. It's impossible to know where it's going to go.
Yeah,
it could.
That's what we need to talk about. Not talk about, but like because all TA really is patterns.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've got historical patterns. Is that muted? Hope so. Like historical data.
Yeah.
And like you said, provenance in the area, which you then can realize, okay, it's got a top, it's got a bottom, it's got support. So it's like I said, it's very hard to do TA on it when it's unpredictable.
But what is nice to see is we did actually hit my target, and as Marlene said, should I short? And I'm never going to tell anybody to long and short. So I'm hoping, based on the TA that we did for her last night, that she shorted, and I hope, Marlene, if you've made a good return on this, that you remember who your friends are. That's all I'll say.
Marlene's a go at TA.
Marlene is excellent at finding projects. I don't think she knows how good she is. That's the problem. I think she's I'm not saying she's new to crypto, but she has an eye. She found the BLZ token. She found that a few weeks ago, looking at shorting Litecoin all the way down. So she knows her stuff. She really knows her stuff. Now then, we do need to move on from that. Well, at least we've shown that we are reasonably good at RTA, and we do know what we're talking about. So make sure you follow us. I'm going to keep putting that in. I watched last Thursday's stream back, and we really don't ask people to follow us enough.
Yeah.
Right. So now we're going to move on to China ruling.
Doesn't cost you anything.
We've got We should have started the quiz a minute ago, and we've got 3 articles to go.
You know what? It's fine.
I tell you what we'll do. Right, let's skip the China ruling, and we get on. Well, let's do the Brazilian one because that one's quite funny. All right, I'll give a 20-second covering. The China ruling basically said that crypto is now legally recognized as an asset. Why is this important? Why have I put it in? Because 4 years ago, nobody wanted to recognize crypto. Nobody thought it was real, and it was ignored. And if you follow the same path, first they ignore you, second they mock you, third they fight you, fourth, what is it? They become your friend or something? I can't remember. So we're now past phase 1. China, second biggest economy in the world, now recognizes crypto assets. Huge news. Not very exciting to read out, I admit, but massive news all the same. Now, Brogan is going to go on to a crypto streamer who has literally had a Brazilian live on air.
So many interconnected jokes with this.
There's so many jokes, we're going to ignore all of them.
He's been stripped.
If you want to hear some of our dad jokes to do with Brazilians, leave a comment in chat. Take us away.
His privates have been
stripped.
Yeah.
He's had his assets stripped.
Yep. All these jokes. Brazilian crypto streamer loses money by accidentally exposing private key.
He won't be waxing lyrical by the end of this article.
The risks of cryptocurrency self-custody are real and should not be underestimated, as the private key can be stolen, destroyed, or lost.
This reminds me. Do you remember the guy that was arrested, and the body cam footage of the police officer?
Oh, had his key.
Put his key on the internet. Yeah, that was quite bad. Sorry, go carry on.
Brazilian cryptocurrency streamer, that guy, is one of the latest victims of unsafe self-custody practices, reportedly losing thousands of dollars due to a private key accident. During a live stream on YouTube on the 29th of August, the owner of that channel, Ivan Bianco, unwittingly exposed his private key to a self-custodial cryptocurrency wallet. In the middle of the live stream related to Bitcoin and blockchain games, Bianco apparently tried to access his passwords for the blockchain games platform Garlic Games through a text file on his computer. Oh no. They were stored in the same file. What? So why would he open his... Even if he didn't show his keys, he'd open his Garlic Games password on stream. So this guy's a real, no-brain, melted individual.
You know what happens a lot of the time when we click in fields on the web pages that we open, it shows you all your list of usernames. Go on.
He lost 50k.
Yeah, he did.
I accidentally showed my private key live, and the person had really quickly sent it to another address. I tried
to say he was stripped bare.
I said he left bare, but you didn't react.
It'll leave a nasty rash, this one, I imagine. I think that's about 6 now. But
when the guy pulled it off, it stung him.
That's 8. That's a double pun. Right.
Yeah, oh, look at him. Oh,
all I'll say about this is this isn't so much advice for people watching. This is advice for us, isn't it?
Yeah, what's that one? I don't know. It's basically there's a quote where it's if it's something bad, use it as an example. I don't know. You know what I mean? This just reminds me of so many other times where people have unwittingly done things on stream. Say 33 mil. How many subscribers does he have?
A lot.
33 million. No chance.
Let's move on. The last article. We're dragging it back somewhat. We're now going to cover Burnley. And this isn't a very long article. It's not a very exciting article. But every single sponsorship deal done in the Premier League or La Liga or even in the Saudi Arabian League, every one of these is just another step towards people recognizing brand names. Obviously, we can't mention brand names on the channel, but you know what I mean. So what does this have to say about Burnley?
Burnley FC continues to expand sponsorship portfolio with Web3 venture. Burnley FC has continued the expansion. As a result of the deal, Uphold will become the official sleeve partner of the Clarets as they continue their Premier League campaign this season. I want to see who uploaded. The president said, "I'm pleased to expand our fantastic portfolio of partners and welcome Uphold on board as our official sleeve partner. A global brand, their vision and drive has led them to successfully serving over 140. Yeah, whatever.
So Burnley, as far as I'm aware, have new American owners. So they're now trying to take the football club in a different direction, maybe a more modern direction.
Fastest growing company in Silicon Valley. Crazy.
It's what, sorry?
The fastest growing company in Silicon Valley in 2022.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Does it explain who they are? No, it just says, yeah. Okay. Who are they then?
Who?
I'm hold.
I don't know. I don't think we can mention them. I
Oh.
don't think we can mention too much about them.
Right, okay.
I just want all I wanted to highlight was that there's lots and lots of crypto companies that now associated with with football clubs, especially in the Premier League. I think that's the most watched soccer channel in the world, and the more of these we get, the better. Do you remember one of the very first sponsorships we covered on this channel was Hex?
Yeah.
Hex sponsored Barnsley. Now Barnsley is in Yorkshire, which is a really like old-fashioned mining town. It's probably as far removed from technology and civilization as Burnley is. And they were sponsored by Hex. And we all know what Richard Hart has done. We all know he's now on the run. But Burnley was sponsored by Hex. It made no sense, did it? None whatsoever.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, I know, because what's the audience of crypto? It's like, okay, it's not the old people.
No.
And like,
well, we've just covered it, haven't we? We've kind of covered what's going to appeal to you, tickets and
a reasons.
Just
seeing
exactly.
on a football teacher going, oh yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
And before anybody asks, one other thing I was going to tell you about is, you know, these Chili's. Chili's, they're called. Chili's is a company that produces fan tokens for football clubs. Right. Now, we get asked a lot about these. I think they're a complete waste of time.
Absolutely.
And the reason I think they're a waste of time is because they haven't been implemented properly. What you find in crypto is people play at being entrepreneurs, or they play at being fan tokens, and they play at these things. You either go all in on something or you don't. And these fan tokens at the minute offer very little to the average person that holds that token. It doesn't give, you know, where's the discounts on season tickets? Where's the discounts on buying shirts? Where's the offer? You know, you're talking about that. You might have 100,000 holders of a Man City token, and 4 of them are going to win stadium tours. Of those 4 people, only 1 of them actually lives in the UK. So what's the point? Do you know what I mean? That's my issue with it. Is build a portal, build a metaverse, join a metaverse, make something where you have to have the token to get access to it. Then allow the match to be watched in the metaverse. Have press conferences for people. You know what I mean? Make the entire thing immersive so you feel part of the club. Don't just say one lucky winner out of 300,000 people is going to win a stadium tour worth £50. What's the point of that?
Exactly. I mean, that's the entire reason. It's either a meme coin or it has a reason.
Exactly.
And if it has no reason, it's a meme coin. So basically, these football tokens are meme coins.
Exactly.
And what we say about meme coins is you rarely go near them.
Yep.
9 times out of 10, it's just terrible.
Exactly.
But sometimes they do pump because it's just a specific funny moment.
Yeah. So adoption, which is, you know, the sponsorship and getting these names into the Premier League, is fine. I like that. But the real adoption is the fan token, and it has to be done right, and it's an absolute disaster at the minute. Now then,
Are they even partnered with the actual football clubs themselves? I know, because they've got all sorts of teams.
they do.
Some of them maybe, yeah. Okay, I can agree with that. But are all of them, like, because they've got a lot of tokens of like all the top ones. Obviously trying like scoop in like of much press, like, oh my god, they've got Barcelona, they've got this, that, the other. So it's like, you know, are they actually partnered with all these people?
Nope. Right then, you know what time it
It's
is?
the quiz time. Am I doing it again?
No.
Oh, sit back then.
I'll do the quiz.
Let me put it on ours too.
The reason I'm going to do the quiz today is because I think it would be unfair to stitch you up with this quiz.
Right.
So, for those of you watching, now your job is to watch a certain platform. Actually, do you want to mute the mics for a second so we can just very quickly talk about this?
Yeah.
Let me know when they're muted. Okay.
Okay, I'm unmuted. We're both unmuted.
We're both
Do
unmuted.
you have a question though?
Go on.
The only one, Ruben Johnson. What do fan tokens do, and how are they related to crypto? Well, this one in particular doesn't do anything.
Which one in particular?
Well, what do fan tokens? So I think we should just talk about the one we were talking about then.
Chili's. Chili's are supposed to give you money can't buy experiences and connect you to your football club. They don't. They have nothing to do with your football club. They don't work properly yet. They haven't been implemented. It's been a cash grab. They've sold you tokens, made a profit, and not given you anything of service in return. They're a waste of time, a waste of money. Don't go near them. Don't touch them. Not financial advice. Do your own research.
Please don't.
However, in 5 or 6 years' time, when somebody really does get hold of this, the metaverse exists, and you can have 500,000 people watching Man United versus Liverpool in the metaverse. That's when fan tokens are going to take off. When you can get a metaverse season ticket to watch your club and get a discount on that metaverse season ticket for holding Man United tokens, that's when it's all going to work, because you have to provide money can't buy experiences for everybody around the world that holds your token, and not one person in Scarborough that has to pay for his own train ticket to go to Old Trafford for his free stadium tour that would cost him 20 quid anyway. So they don't work. They're a cash grab like NFTs. I'm not a fan. They've not been done properly. They need to sort them out. They need to give fans real value. And to do that, they need the 360-degree virtual reality stadium cameras. They need the metaverse. They need discounts. They need online shops. They need NFTs that you can buy with the token. They need to do all that. They need to build it out. And they haven't done that. And that's why, for me, you don't buy them until they start to give you value for money. At the minute, they're a meme coin. As Brogan just said, they're a meme coin. They've got no utility.
Yep.
Now, let's move on.
Thank you for the question.
Yeah, but thank you for the question.
And if anyone else, like Ruben, if you do have questions or anything like that, people ask, okay, I see people saying quiz. I know. If you do have any questions, we're live. You can ask questions. We will answer them.
We are here.
We love asking questions.
We are here.
If we can, and we know what it is, if we actually are knowledgeable on it, we'd love to answer your questions.
So, as for people, hang on, let me enter the question. Right, for those.
What just moved? What was that?
There's things moving across the. There's things moving across the table here. It's some kind of seance going on over here. Okay, so for those of you that are new, we're going to ask you some questions about the topics that we've covered today, as well as some random crypto questions. This is for entertainment and education. It's never going to make you rich. So Brogan on one channel is going to put the question into chat. I'm going to put the question into chat in the other channel. All you have to do is write the answer in lowercase in chat, and you'll see if we've got it right. You get 60 seconds. On one platform, we do give a little bit of crypto away. On the other platform, it's just for entertainment. So what we're going to do is we ask 4 questions about the content we've had today and 4 questions about general crypto stuff. So the first question is, are you ready to paste?
Yeah, I've got it already.
Okay. What does also, the answer has to be in lowercase. Type it in uppercase, it won't be right. What does the A stand for in BAYC, which is the name of the NFT project that Yuga Labs owns? What does the A stand for in BAYC?
We said this, right?
We've said this about 20 times on the stream.
Okay.
We still need, by the way, now we've got this beautiful 2004 Granada TV background, we now need quiz music.
Oh no, it's off. This is, I can't say the platform, obviously, but when one person puts something and then, this happens.
Nobody's got it right so far. But then again, I think
I don't know if we've explicitly said this, but it doesn't matter.
Have. Of course we have. We've said it about 20 times.
We have said the full name. Okay, you know what? It's fine. It's not my. I'm trying to give you guys reasons for actually getting it wrong.
By the way, my app's frozen, so
I'm seeing all the comments. It's fine.
I'm not seeing any comments. Is anybody getting it right?
They've all put the same one, unfortunately.
I knew the banana would come in handy.
Yeah, I haven't eaten it.
He hasn't eaten the banana for this very reason. Why would he have a banana in his hand?
Oh, someone's got
Tariq!
it. Tariq has got it. Thank you.
You saviour!
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Right.
Got the whole name. No, just the A. Just
Okay.
The A.
So I think we've run out of time. We run out of time. I can't see who's won anyway. Okay. So Tariq, I think you're the only person to get this right. I can't see because my chat has frozen. The answer is ape. We spoke at the beginning about the ape coin. There was clue number 1, which was associated with Yuga Labs that operates the Bored Ape Yacht Club. Clue number 2.
Tariq not get any shib. He said no shib. The other one guy who won didn't get anything.
I think the
Should we ask the question again?
I think no. Ask the question. I'm just giving the answer away.
Doesn't matter. No, come on, do it again. Now everyone knows.
I'm not asking the same question again. Right.
Excuse me, brain for not braining. Hey, no one win. Apparently not. Even the guy who did win didn't get anything. So I think we should do it again.
We're not doing it again. Stop asking it.
I'm just. See. This is who you know who's the real enemy is in this stream. Timer finished. Oh, did he? Oh, I think he answered it. Oh, I think he answered it in time. That's a record. That's a record low. 0.
I can't believe we said it about so many times on the stream and nobody got right. Okay, so the next question. Now, for those of are you ready to?
Oh yeah, crap.
Okay, so the next question, also related to Bored Ape Yacht Club, is who owns Bored Ape Yacht Club? Is it Yuga or Yoda? Is the company that owns Bored Ape Yacht Club, is it Yuga or Yoda?
Adele says, all those who applied a deal are wrong. Yes, for all those, I saw hundreds of people type it. Yes, unfortunately, they're also all wrong.
How is everybody typing?
Because one person put asset and was like, oh, asset. That's how it goes.
Right, I've asked the
There
question.
we go.
Anybody got it right at your end? Nobody replied.
Nobody's there. This is why I think we should give up on it. Unless, no, I didn't say that. Guys, if you're watching, I know you are. I can see 40 if you're watching, right? Answer the question.
Look, it's not appearing on my phone. I am not seeing the question being asked.
You want to restart the quiz?
I have restarted it twice now. I'm asking the question. The box is not appearing.
Rick, I was the one who wrote asset. Yeah, Rick wrote asset, and then everyone's like, oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it was asset, wasn't it?
Do you know what that was, Brogan?
What?
That was Rick rolling. Rick rolling.
You're getting awkward.
Oh, I can see. It's appeared. Oh, just caught it. 2 seconds to go. 41 correct answers. Well done. The answer is, of course, Yuga Labs. Yuga Labs owns the Bored Ape Yacht Club. It wasn't Yoda. Yoda doesn't own anything because Yoda is a fictitious little green man that died in episode 4 of Star Wars or episode 5.
Look at me and ask
I don't
me that
know.
question.
So call me Rolex. Congratulations. Crypto. I am's Mortiero. I think that sounds like some kind of Colombian lord, doesn't it? Kingpin, I should say. You have to be so
now
careful.
Rick is Rickrolling us.
You have to.
Oh, what have you done?
You have to be very careful what you say because of YouTube.
Oh, Ruben's absolutely schooled you. Says it's episode 5. Corrected you.
No.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's episode 5.
Yeah, but I'm not schooled.
You've been destroyed. How are you gonna
Let me ask you one
respond to
question. Let me ask you one question. Who's currently on the stream and who's currently watching the stream?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He's still.
I tell you what, Smarty Pants. Let's see how well you do with answering the question number 5, 6, 7, and 8.
One's 5, 6, 7.
The hard ones.
Yeah, this is all. Who said it? Frangifer. This is all Frangifer's fault.
Yeah.
Guys, the last question in particular, only 10 people can win. It's quite a very hard question. Frangifer said we should do a golden question for more money.
Yeah.
If you don't get it, don't blame me or the other man over there.
When we get to it, I will explain. Now, just for the record, but I'm just this quiz thing. It's just driving me potty. So far we now know that the A stands for Ape in Bored Ape Yacht Club. We now know that Yuga Labs owns the Bored Ape Yacht Club. We are on a roll.
Wait, have we asked the question?
No, because it's just vanished off my screen.
Right,
I have
okay.
to
'Cause
re-enter the
I
entire
haven't
thing again.
pasted. I didn't know if it was supposed to be done.
It's being even worse than it normally is. You know who I've not seen for a while? Yikes.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gone to a conference
Seriously.
somewhere. Bro Seriously's gone. Bro Seriously slept in now for 3 days solid. Okay.
Slacking on,
Now, we mentioned this in chat as well. So, just so you know, these first 4 questions that we're asking, we have given you the answers today in the stream. If you don't get them right, it's clear to us that you haven't been listening, and that's going to make me hurt in my insides.
Raf Sanroni, hello everyone. Hello.
Who?
Siraj Boss, I'm new. Yes. Siraj, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I hope you've enjoyed.
Yeah. So what is the total supply of ApeCoin? Is it 1 billion or 10 billion? I gave the answer on the stream today. Is it 1 billion or 10 billion? All you need to do is type 1BN or 10BN into chat. All you have to do. Total supply. Oh, slow. Ooh. Tell you what though, the new screen looks nice.
Huh?
The new screen looks nice.
Oh, yeah.
With the backgrounds on. Looks really good.
Tariq came late, sorry. Don't worry, Tariq. It's fine.
Tariq did said what, sorry?
All it matters is you're here now. It doesn't matter.
Did Tariq say he was late?
Yeah, came late, sorry. Doesn't matter.
Fine, Tariq. Fine. Don't worry. I just have to deal with this lunatic the entire show without your help. And Adil's here.
That's true.
Well, I can't see the question. I can't see the answers. I can't see the chat. The chat has gone completely blank. This is the
it becomes B&B. Adil.
This is the 4th time I've restarted this stupid app.
Rick, please. Please. He's going for it now. He's going for it. He's full prep. Oh.
Lots of correct. Oh, here we go. We've got 50 correct answers so far.
If I play Never Gonna Give You Up, are we going to get copyright straight?
Absolutely.
Let's hope YouTube doesn't turn off automatically.
Ice-T, Addy, Prince.
That's it, first 10 billion. Congratulations, Ruben.
Vlad's in the house. Vlad from Romania.
I'm scrolling up on.
Tariq, Chevon. Can you see people's names, by the way, if one?
No. I'm not sounding. I can't see it.
Okay.
Who put 1BNB? Imagine how disappointing that'd be.
Ideal.
The whole. Oh crap! Wait, have we put down?
Well done, everybody. The answer is, of course, 1 billion. There is 1 billion total supply of ApeCoin. Next question. This one, again, is a tricky one. This is a tricky one. We're not asking easy questions
it's not
today. Not an easy day today. And you can blame Frangiva for that. He said the other day, this is just too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. So I thought, you know what?
You better use a VPN or a different device. You can see that's true. It'd be nice to sign in, but it doesn't matter. It's okay.
So, next question, and the last one to do with ApeCoin. The reason we're asking you ApeCoin questions is that's the project that we looked at today. What is the all-time high of ApeCoin? This is going to shock you. It's going to absolutely shock you. What's the all-time...
That's not shock me. I know the answer.
That's very true. You don't know the answer. You need to act. This is where you need to bring in your acting in.
I don't know what it is. Oh my god, I can't wait.
All-time high of ApeCoin. Is it $39 or $19?
I can't believe either one is so ridiculous. I can't believe it.
Now, I'm going to enter... Have you put the question into chat? Good stuff. I've put the question into chat over here as well. And you know what's going to happen? It's going to disappear. And I'm not going to see anything. Show me the question. Show me the question. It's appeared. Look at that.
Will3914. Hello. Hello, Will. Oh, Ruben Johnson. Bro, have you downloaded Fortnite? No. It's basically right. I'm downloading Starfield so I can stream it.
Remember, you have to put the dollar in the question, in the answer.
Right, yes, dollar.
It says $1.39 or $1.19. If you don't read the question, you won't get the answer right. That's what I was taught at school 400 years ago. That's what Brogan was taught at school
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
I'm 4 apparently, and you're 400. What's the age difference?
I was there when the Battle of the Five Armies happened. I was there.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So you're 400.
I'm 400 years old.
Right. I'm 4 years old. Apparently, I'm also the inventor of yawning. That's close to a deal. I invented yawning.
You did invent yawning. Nobody yawns like you. If there was a yawning world championship, you should enter it. 47 of you got that right. The correct answer. $39.
No.
But do you know what the gutting thing about that is? You have to be in front of the microphone.
No. What?
The gutting thing about that, it was airdropped to everybody. So you would have been given let's say you were given 1,000 tokens at $39 and you held it. So your $39 would now be worth $1,300. No.
Adil, Bone is still a school-going kid. No, I'm not actually.
He's left.
We had a purge on our A-level results though.
Yeah, Sega won. Franjavert got that right. Davidson, Bosami, Tariq, well done. Saeed, Zonta. Remember, if you're here.
Only said for 19 true. Well, no, it's not.
It was $39.
Yeah.
I looked it up.
You can't change reality.
I go to CoinMarketCap and I find the all-time high, which is on the left-hand side. The actual all-time high was $39.40. I didn't want to be that pedantic to ask that 40 cents.
Get it right, is it?
It was $39.40. But I mean, if somebody airdrops you a token, you should probably sell it, shouldn't you?
Yeah.
Right.
I think I might stop messaging. Certain place.
No, you're not. You can keep asking the questions. That's the role.
I'm playing with myself at this point.
Now, this is. I don't know if this is going to fit.
Is project still good or not? What? Apecoin? Like, are you telling me Brogan left school at 4? Yes, I'm actually really smart for 4-year-olds, so that's why I left. So, yeah.
Okay. This is another shockingly the word. This is actually a really good bit of information to know.
Yeah, Ape. I mean, we went over it at the start. We did some TA on it. We looked at the project itself and the owners. We ruled it pretty good. I can put the chart up on the screen again in case you missed it.
Oh.
Why not?
Because I like us too,
I know, but I just want to...
By the way, I've already asked the question.
Okay.
Are you going to paste the question?
There you go, yeah, I pasted it.
Right. Can I ask the question while you're talking about the chart?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. The biggest Bitcoin wallet holds 250,000 Bitcoin, Brogan. Is that true or false?
I don't know.
True or false?
I don't know.
Does the biggest wallet hold 250,000? And by the way, if it is right, I've rounded it up. So if you put the precise answer into chat, I'm not trying to catch people out. This is a quiz. This is supposed to be for education. It's the end of the show. We've done TA on 2 tokens today. We've had a chat about adoption. We've gone through a couple of articles. We've even had a Brazilian, which, let me say, was hair-raising. Now, the quiz is a bit of fun at the end. It's a Saturday. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, a bit of fun.
So, biggest Bitcoin wallet, Brogan. 250,000 Bitcoin. Is that true or false?
I don't know.
The answer is true.
Oh my god. You couldn't tell me.
It holds 248,597 Bitcoins. 61 people got that right.
For the guy who asked if Ape good, I'm not going to go into it.
Haven't finished yet. We've got to thank people for entering and getting them right before you take over.
Where's the RNG monkey? The dog?
Right, who's asking about ApeCoin? If they're late for the show, they watch it back.
I'm just going to show up.
You can show it all you want, but we're not having TA on it.
I'm not.
Crypto IAMs, Zoab, Russivan, well done. Not do it. I'm being positive today. Tariq Sarim. Tariq, well done. Oliver, well done. Toybox is here.
Hello.
Adil won. And Willada, congratulations.
Congratulations. Now, for the guy who's saying, I'm not going to go into it. I'm just going to put. All I wanted to say was before you brutally attacked my words with your words, was my prospects on ApeCoin via this graph. You might be able to see. Ignore the blue line there. I just want to pop it up, so I'm going to go back to us now. Don't worry. But yeah, do go back in the stream to see a full thingy.
Right, this is going to catch people out. And Frangifer, who wanted different questions.
Yeah.
I've got some different questions for you. So, I'll give you a bit of background. There are different names for people that hold different amounts of Bitcoin. So, you might know whale. But there are different names for people that hold less Bitcoin. These are going to be tricky. I'm telling you now, they're going to be tricky.
No one's getting any of these.
What is the name of a Bitcoin holder who has 1 to 10 Bitcoin in his wallet? It is a 4-letter word and it is a crustacean. I've literally told you the answer, haven't I? How many 4-letter crustaceans can you think of?
I don't know.
Well, it's not a lobster, is it? That's 7.
I mean, that's good logic, that.
So what is the name of a Bitcoin holder?
But that absolutely smashed it, Rick has.
With 1 to 10 Bitcoin. Who's smashed it?
Why is it putting 1 and 10? Guys. Oh. Is the stream on mute? Why putting 8, 1, 10? Guys, what's going on?
Oh, this reminds me of the time, I don't know when it was, but it went on, Brogan, for about 3 days. 3 days of me asking questions on my own for the quiz. And 3 days, people answered BNB to everything. And that's where the BNB question comes from, because then Adil just started going BNB to everything.
No, Rick, I know you're guessing, yeah, you got it right, but everyone's putting like 10 and 3 and 1. I don't know why people are putting numbers. The 4-letter crustacean, you said, not a 1-digit number.
27 of you are heroes.
And 3,000 of you
146 of you are not listening.
What's going on?
So, congratulations to Ice-T. Now, we know Ice-T didn't get that right. We know that he copied and pasted everybody else's answer.
That's why he said that he won. Did he get it?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, well,
but what he just copies and pastes. Tariq, congratulations. Chevon, Davidson, no turd. Don't know how to pronounce that. Adil got it right. Rick got it right. Arianish got it right. Well done, everybody.
4-letter crustacean equals 10. Yes, absolutely. It doesn't make sense now that you've explained it to me.
Yeah, well done, everybody. I am Toybox. Is that like I Am Legend?
Yeah.
I can't wait for I Am Legend 2.
Yeah.
You know, it's set decades into the future. If it's decades into the future, how old is Will Smith going to be?
Wait, is that the one with the vampire thing?
No, they're like zombies.
Yeah, but they're like, I sort of like vampire zombie things.
They don't like the sunlight.
But I swear there was like multiple. I swear there was a big thing. There was multiple endings to the movie. Like one he died and one he didn't.
There are 2 movies.
Yeah.
Sorry, 2 endings. And one of them he blows up in the place, and one escapes.
Yeah.
You know what would really confuse me?
20 down 30 of his dead body.
Do you know what confused me? I had the Mandela effect, because I remember him dying, and then they showed the version of him living, and I'm sitting there watching it going, but he died.
I've seen both. He pulled the grenade out and just blew it up, and the other one he just walked past them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we can safely assume that. Why are still people putting numbers? Manaya, I've seen you before. Disappointing.
Disappoint.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, I'm disappointed. Right, so... No. Okay.
Oh no, I've got coffee. I've got nothing to drink, got nothing to say.
These questions take an age to type in. Okay, I'm ready. What is the name of a Bitcoin holder with less than 1 Bitcoin in their possession?
A loser.
And I'm going to tell you now, it is a 6-letter answer. It is also C-related.
So, Raj, the last one was, the answer was crab.
Crab.
And if you're in reference to this question, I'm not telling you.
It's a 6-letter.
Vietnam says hi. Oh, we've got some from Vietnam. That is very cool. Thank you. Saying hi. The whole of Vietnam.
Is the nation saying hi?
I think so.
Tariq got that right.
That is pretty cool.
Ice-T. You know Ice-T copies and pastes within 0.3 seconds.
He's got trigger finger.
You know, people try and say, what's the fastest thing on Earth? And people say, cheetah, orbit of the moon, people run into the toilet at halftime in a football match. None of them are the fastest things on Earth. Ice-T, copying and pasting every answer, is the fastest thing on Earth.
I'm a loser for you. No, Tariq. There's a lot of exceptions to that rule. I lied.
Who's a loser?
Tariq said, so I'm a loser to you. No.
He's just mean.
No. The exception is
his true colours are coming out.
The one who got less than 1 Bitcoin, they're losers. But if they're here, they're not losers. Yeah. But then you guys are really cool.
He's so far down that hole that now all you hear is the echo. Right, 49 of you got that right. Brilliant. So, Yogita, Zonta, congratulations, everybody.
How much Bitcoin do you have, Brogan? 0.
Sorry?
0.
What?
I got no Bitcoin.
But then again, what he'll do is he'll...
I'll stand up right now and turn my pockets inside out.
Yeah. Well, don't stand up in that shirt and turn your pockets inside out because you don't want to give away the merch that you've got on. No. So, Michael Ram, congratulations, Rick, Adil, Toybox. Now, okay, we've got to that point in the show. We have what's called a golden question.
Crimp. Yeah. But Sarah says, what was the answer for the second last question?
So the questions were, and my phone's turned off. So somebody that holds between 1 and 10 Bitcoin is called a crab. Somebody that holds less than 1 Bitcoin is called a shrimp. Yep. There's a nice big chart explaining it. I think there's one. You bring it up.
Wait, do we have any more questions like that?
Yeah, we do. We've got one, but bring it up. There is. I think isn't there one bigger than a whale? Brogan will bring it up anyway.
Your mother.
Now, I'm ignoring that. Are you going to show the chart before I do the next question?
The crabs. Good call.
You bringing it up?
Yes. Okay. Yes, I am.
I think that really accentuates us, that background, you know. It was very plain before, and now we've got our names underneath so we don't have to forget who we are.
Humpback.
Is that the largest one?
Oh, here we go. It has numbers next to him. Hold on.
Yeah.
So we've got shrimp, less than 1. Okay, I'm getting it up now. Hold on. Oh, I'm on the wrong website.
It's worth showing people this because some people might not have seen it.
Open image. There we go. Where's the stream? There we go. Back screen. The back screen. Oh, I have to have it open. Is it open? Wait. I've zoomed in. Wait. Wait.
Just bear with us.
Wait, I need to change the source.
Who's the 400-year-old in here?
There we go.
Have we got it up now?
Yeah.
We don't have to read them all out. I just want it on the screen so people can see. There we go.
Octopus. Okay, so the big one is humpback.
That's it. And then what's next?
It's big. Humpback's bigger than 5. Okay.
5,000. What's the next one down?
Whale.
Right, there we go. I knew there was one bigger than the whale, which confused me. There you go. So
brag on. No.
So your goal in life is probably to become a crab. That should be your goal. Now we're going to move on to
the golden question now.
The golden question.
Oh my god.
Now we can
never before seen.
Never before seen. This is Frangiver said this. He said, you need to ask us a really difficult question and only have one winner.
Possible.
Now, we're not going to have one winner. We're going to do 5 winners because...
Oh, is it 10?
We're going to do 5. I've changed my mind. We're dynamic on this channel. We're dynamic. Today we've covered TA and Brazilians, which are closer related than you think. So the question is, and I hope to God somebody listening
Need a new wingman.
Listened to this.
Oh, wingman.
Who needs a new wingman?
I don't know who's in reference to.
He's
That's either a good comment or a bad comment.
talking about me?
No, Tariq said you need a new wingman. I don't know if that's a good comment or a bad comment.
I think he's being mean to you.
He said be crab, not crab. Be true.
Be crab, not crabby. Okay, we'll make it 10 because I have a funny feeling.
Yeah, it was 10 at the start.
You know, right? Should we make it 30 seconds so they don't have a chance to just paste multiple answers? Okay. The question is...
Did you actually say this in the stream?
I said this on the stream. I asked you...
Oh, yes.
Yes. When did I first buy Bitcoin? That's your question. I want you to give me the year I first bought Bitcoin. The question was answered on today's stream. Now, let's see who types this as the first answer because you'll have got it right. There's only 10 boxes. When did I first buy Bitcoin? Tariq! Within seconds.
Absolute smash.
You know what the problem is with that now?
Rick.
No, there's a huge problem with this now. There's only 10 boxes. Random people are going to win if they copy him.
Oh, you can't do 10 answers.
Nope.
Oh no.
So
Everyone loses.
Tariq might not. With 23 people have got this right, so 28 people have got this right so far.
2 people got it right. And everyone.
You know what we should have done? We shouldn't have actually shouted out, "Well done, Tariq."
You asked first. Rick, okay, let me go. VAR. Let me go scroll up.
It was. I think it was Tariq, then Rick.
Wait.
Wasn't it?
It was Rick, then Davison, and then Rick. It was Tariq. It was Rick. It was Tariq, Rick. Wait, what? Is it? Yeah.
Right.
Tariq.
43 people got that right. I knew we should have done it for 30. Next time, I'm not listening to you.
Yeah, like it made a difference.
60. It made a huge difference. There was only like 8. There was 18 correct answers after 30 seconds.
In my chat, I was first. Well, on our end, it was Tariq. And
right. So
you both.
Tariq won.
I didn't get it.
Tariq got it. Frangiva won. Ice-T won. And the biggest winner, who got 500 SHIB, we can't see, Addy Crypto, Tariq, Frangiva, Ice-T. I'm glad Frangiva won because it was his idea. Is it Fran, female or male? We don't know. It could be Francis. I know.
Guys, I know you're all saying I didn't get it and stuff, but there was 10 boxes.
Yes.
So, yeah. So does that mean, 10 boxes to random people?
Yeah. So now we're going to move on, and you're all going to win. Don't type double. Don't be upset, Rick. I can't. What? I didn't expect you to get it right. It's supposed to be a few people.
So we need to do it even harder now. That's what it is. We need to do it even harder. Rick, I know you're saying you're first, but you were literally directly after Tariq. But basically, you did it so fast. I was watching the chat. You did it next to each other. You're basically at the same time. But it was 10 random boxes. Unfortunately, we can't say it to get 10 random answers and it closes. So, unfortunately, 10 random people got the box.
So what it does is 42 people got that right.
Not enough time to coffee.
42 people got that right. It picks 10 random people. It doesn't pick the first 10 people to get the question right. So the question is, very simple question this. Everyone's going to get this right. What is the surname of the CEO of X? Surname of the CEO of X.
Next time, make a screenshot. Yes, and send it into our specific group. Can't name.
You know what we need to do? We need to think of such a difficult question, and we need to not blurt out congratulations Tariq on getting it right with 50 seconds to go, because an Ice-T can just go copy Tariq paste.
Random number deity. Yep. It was the RNG monkey. It was actually the RNG orangutan.
Yep. Well, so that's all of those questions asked.
Give me a second.
Who is going to be next? Let's have a look. Lots of people getting this one right. Remember, answers have to be in lowercase. If you put uppercase, you're not going to win. But there's plenty of you getting this right. There is 60. 62. A decent number have got this right. You know what we need? We need about 5 people in here to run this show. We need somebody asking the questions over there. We need somebody running the stream. And we need me and Brogan on the mics and the cameras to talk to you. Because we have, if you could just see how many things we need to actually get this done, it's ridiculous. And all we're doing is sitting here and talking to you. Addy, Ice Tea, well done. Prime, congratulations. Harik won again. Franjovic, well done. You are all winners. I am going to try and keep a look at chat. What we should do is we should get Rick's birth date off him and then ask that question in chat one day. And then Rick leaves it with 5 seconds to go and answer the question. And then you'll definitely win, Rick, and no one will get that right. I know, Rick, but it would have been nice for you to win. I just didn't... You and Tariq got it right within 3 seconds of it coming up. And the problem with that is that it just absolutely, like, it ruined the golden question. Use Zoom and hire a team. No need to be like. We would do Tariq, but we can just about get it done in the same room, let alone hiring people. We don't make enough money, to be honest. If we actually had, you know, when we get monetized in certain places, it'll be a lot easier. And we're only a few weeks away from that. And it was 2016, yes. It was 2016. Brogan said 2011, which I laughed at, because Bitcoin is only about 14 years old. So, yeah, but no, 2016. And it was a shout out to Zane. Zane was somebody that worked for me when we ran different companies. He worked for me and he kept saying every day, buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin. And then it was buy Ethereum, buy Ethereum, buy Ethereum, buy Litecoin, buy Litecoin. So eventually I did buy my first chunk of Bitcoin. Is a long time ago. I can't remember what the price was back then. Maybe it was $1,000 in 2016, or was it $300? I can't remember. A long time ago. Long time ago. Many, many sleeps since then. Right, I'll ask another question while Hollywood is away. I think I've got to try and think of fairly neutral questions. So while I'm asking this question, just a quick reminder, wherever you are, whatever platform you're watching us on, please give us a follow. Please smash the like button. It doesn't cost you anything to follow us. It doesn't cost you anything to press the like button. But in terms of metrics, in terms of getting advertisers, we're getting closer every week to getting to the point where we will have advertisers on the show. We will have sponsored segments and all that kind of stuff. So anything you can do would be great. The question is Bitcoin proof of work or proof of stake? Just put POW or POS. By the way, have you seen it's 25 to 1? We've been going for an hour and 35 minutes. Right. So we're going to do one more question after this.
All right.
Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you the phone. And then
I'll ask the last question. Okay.
You ask the last question.
All right.
And I will be back in a minute.
Okay. Oh. All right, Anna. How's everyone? What have I missed? One point. Scrolling back up. I'm looking. See what I missed. Been gone ages. It felt like ages. It felt like a year. Missed it. Right now, I'm back. I'm gonna ask a colour question. You know me too well. You know me too well. Actually, no. I'm not answering a colour question. No. Just because you said that. Detail. Oh, that's a banging question. No. That's a banging question. 67? Our record, I think, is 136. 136 people got one question right. I can't remember what it was, though. Okay, let's check how people did. Hanging Man. True. I need a Hanging Man. He tells me off though, unfortunately. But I have. You know what? When I stream next from my computer and I have everything I can do, I'll do a Hangman. But we're in the office today, so I can't quite do a Hangman. I'm gonna look at the winners and losers though, because he seems to have forgotten about the RNG monkey and the newly invented RNG dog. I think it was RNG dog, who licks people with greatness and look. Alright, anyway, let's have a nosy. Oh, Money Rusman, 0.44. Oh, he tickles, doesn't he? The RNG monkey tickles. Even your armpit receptors have been tantalized by the monkey. I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't want to get people's names wrong.
I know, it's so hard, and a lot of people use zeros and ones in the name. It's hard to like work out.
Glad you wall. Okay, so congratulations everyone. 67 correct.
Now you can do one of two things if you want. You can either ask such a ridiculously easy question just to get the correct answers up, or you can ask something a bit harder.
What's a lucky crypto? That's random cryptos. Yeah. Okay. Let's think of a question then. How about we ask the audience? Do we want a themed based question? Well,
a card question with fewer winners, or an easy question with lots of winners.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me put in the default amounts and stuff before I think of a question.
Takes forever this bit, doesn't it? It really does.
Let's do a regular question. 100. Okay. Let's do a question. Okay.
He's thinking about it.
Think about this now. There's so many options I could do something about. I feel like I should. I want to do something we did today. We do hard. Like I can mute. I need a. Okay.
Good one.
But
you need to be specific with how they type it in.
It's just no commas, just numbers. Okay.
Are you giving them two options? Do you want to mute it again? And I'll...
Hold on.
Right. Are we good?
Yeah.
We're good.
Okay,
I can't wait for this.
I'll say it when I post it.
I hope Rick gets this right. I hope Rick's the only winner. Slowly over time, people get their own nicknames. We need to think one. Have we got one for Tariq? We haven't got one for Tariq, and we haven't got one for Rick.
We should ask them.
Rick Roller.
The Roller.
That's the Roller.
Roller.
I think the Roller is a good nickname for Tariq.
People,
by the way.
Where's the question? Calm down, guys. All right. I'm writing the question now. You're about to get it. I'm writing the answer as we speak.
It takes a good 30 seconds to a minute to ask the question, because we have to enter every single time we ask the question. We have to put about 6 or 7 fields in. It takes forever. Yeah. So while Brogan's doing that, are you ready?
I've got it ready.
All right.
Okay. The question is. Let me type numbers in. Brazilian YouTuber, which we talked about. How much did he lose? 5k or 50k? Now I want the numbers, just as it is in the question, lowercase k, all that, just as it is in the question.
Yeah, and don't change the amounts. So if we say 5k or 50k, don't put 46k or 32k. That. Or Adil, I know you're watching. Do not put BNB. It's not the answer.
It never is the answer.
It's like that film, isn't it? What the title was it Platoon? And it was something like Platoon, but where violence is never the answer. we could just make a film title called it "A Dill," where BNB is always the answer.
Oh, he thinks it's a smarty man. Just put BNNB.
Have you asked the question?
Yeah.
How many people? Has anybody got it right?
Left. I'm seeing both answers, but I've seen a lot of the right answer.
When you click on details, does it not show you how many people got it right?
Yeah, but I'm not going to go off that. But 70 so far.
70 people have got that right.
Yep. 76. All right, let's check.
How long's left?
It's finished now.
Oh, thank Lord for that. I was going to say
76. That was a banging question. I thought last one when he left, and I said that other one was a banging question. 68 got it right. I thought it was a banging question. So you've surpassed all my expectations and more.
Ever since we had that first crash, it has wiped about 25% of people off.
Yeah.
So we've gone back in time to where we were before a kind of, where we were 2 months ago, a month and a half ago.
77, I knew it was lying. 77.
Always does. Always lies.
I'm shooting 77. Okay, let me scroll through real quick. Oh, 0.04.
That's going to hurt.
Absolutely tickled.
Now, we got anybody else's name before we wrap up? Because we are so... we've nearly been streaming for 2 hours. It's 1:45. We started at 11 o'clock. Anyway. It's going to be Sunday soon. We might as well not... I might as well just wait and start the stream.
We might as well put intermediary screen and then go back for the Sunday stream.
Exactly.
All right, so 78 got that right.
Brilliant. Well done, everyone.
Really well. Toyworks, thank you, Michael Brunger. Thank you, everyone, each and every one for being here. If you're new or old,
go on. If you're new or old,
thank you very much for being here. Thank you for coming. If it's your first time, I really do hope you enjoy. And if you've been here multiple times, I still did hope you enjoy. For the people on the certain platform, check the description. There are some links there to certain places which you really do want to check out, especially the one which starts with T and ends in M.
All I'm going to say is, wherever you are, give us a follow.
Yep.
Give us a like. And if you really like the show, we stream every day. We stream 3 times a week on certain platforms. We stream every day on other platforms. So make sure to give us a follow. And if you're feeling flush and you do buy any of the tokens that you like, don't forget to tip us, because we give away what we get back, we give away. So all you do is make the prizes that we give away bigger for the rest of the viewers.
And if you do follow our opinions from these streams, and you do, if you come across good luck and whatnot, please do, talk to us. We'd love to see if we, affect you in a good way. Only one Ruben Johnson, I think, yes, it refreshed. He said, why can't you say the certain platform he just said? Because we're streaming on another platform, which I can't also say, which doesn't allow us to say certain things. So, yeah. That's it. But like I said, check the descriptions of wherever you may be. There are good links there. Please do go to them, especially one that starts with T and ends in M. That's really important. I do want to advise that as much as I can. There's so much more information there, and we're on there all the time. So yeah.
Thank you, everybody. I will be back tomorrow, maybe at 11 o'clock, maybe at 1 o'clock, depending on how much sleep I get. And then Brogan is back with me on Monday at 11 o'clock. Yep. And that will be streamed everywhere as well. So I'm going to drop a box now, and we will see you all. Well, I will see you tomorrow.
Yeah, tell him off. M306, tell him off. Thank you. Box, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Like I said, we didn't leave that. So thank you very much. I'll see you on Monday. He'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.